Alright, I know it's late, but I kind of want to stream while I have the chance, and I got back very late tonight, and wanted to stream at some point, so here I am, streaming. We'll see how this turns out, because I might get tired and have to call it a night early, but you know, I want to at least try. So we'll see. We'll see how this turns out. I still have it open up on here. Let's close this out, and let's actually open up A Hat in Time. I hope the volume is alright, because I've been messing with things a bit. Last stream, A Hat in Time was a teensy tiny bit loud, so I really hope that's not the case this time. Oh, this is still online. Do not disturb, please. Thank you. Discord being wacky. Alright. Let's turn down the PC volume. Goodness gravy, that hurt my ears. Man, alright. That should be loud enough. Quiet enough. And I should be able to... Yeah, it's already there. Okay, cool. It's already cropped? Man, that's crazy. I wasn't expecting that. Though I guess I should have been expecting it. Alright. It's late. It's very late. I might last for a lot. Okay, this looks a lot worse than I thought it would. That definitely wasn't Bo Kid the last time I checked. That was definitely Hat Kid. Wow. That is ugly. Jesus. I think I'm just gonna go through, I don't know, the rest of the second area tonight, and then call it wraps. Call it a wrap. Just because I do want to get some more of this done and some more of this out there. Again, I'm probably not going to be able to stream tomorrow. Tonight I could only stream a little bit later, so we'll see. Kind of want to get this game done relatively quickly. Not speed through it, but, you know, at least move through it in less than a snail's pace. But Picture Perfect, my favorite, my absolute favorite. So a lot of what makes this this area so special to me is just all the charm, and something that really adds to that is the music. So I'm gonna shut up and let you listen.
Welcome to the first day of shooting, darling. We need to transform you into the biggest movie star the bird world has ever seen. You need to become a diva. That's why I've called for a press conference here on our moon set. You need to get out there in front of the cameras and electrify the public, darling. Get them really up and going for your movies. Once you've got them going crazy, come back here and we'll show off our new prop. That's right. We'll unveil our new movie prop to the masses.
So, you can listen to the music in the background. It should be loud enough. But the entire purpose of this mission is just getting these cute little pictures. I didn't know that Bo Kid would actually just do a photo bomb. That's really cute. But the main point of this mission is just to make yourself a better idol. And a lot of that comes with taking pictures, these really cute little these little pictures that have Hat Kid and or Bo Kid on them. And it's just running around town with this beautiful music in the background, knocking over puppies and quote-unquote saving them. It's a whole lot of fun. I really enjoy it. This is probably one of my favorite missions out there, actually. It's a lot of fun. I think that the DJ Grooves section of this area is truly the best. Like, Conductor's great and all, but I actually do very much prefer the DJ Grooves. I don't know why I couldn't think of that word for a second, or that name rather. I don't know. I forget which one this is.
Out there know my name. DJ. Look at how street smart this diva is. She's standing in this sinister alleyway right next to. Danger is her middle name. Make sure you.
Yeah, these cute little interactions are great. There's one which I really want to go find, which has a little bit of character, or world building rather, in it. Because it tells you a bit about what is considered an inappropriate word in this world, and I very much want to get into that conversation. It's really great. There's also a lot of yarn just sitting around here. And actually, you know what? There's a bit I want to do before hopping into the rest of this area. I think this is it. Let's see.
Now, darling, I'd have to mention this. Cooking show hosts have a terrible track record of getting angry and swearing on the screen. Try not to use the P word, okay? Don't say P-E-C-K. The conductor is old-fashioned. He throws that word around a lot. It'll get him in trouble someday. Until then, let's keep our show clean. Hello, viewers! Even the biggest celebrities have to eat. And I've got with me the biggest celebrity of them all. Now tell us, darling, what kind of condiments do you like on your tuna sandwiches?
Ranch, ketchup, mayo, or the no word.
Darling! I mean, fellow viewers, look at the mouth on this young girl. She's really something. Shoot! Get out of this endorsement as soon as you can before the old poor ones watching TV notice what just happened.
So yeah, that's really cute. The people who follow this game have a field day with that, and it's really great. But yeah, I've done enough. Now they're just going to release this hourglass, but I'm actually gonna mess around in this place a little bit longer, just because, you know, there is a bit more we can do here, a bit more we can collect, and we can take even more pictures, so I definitely want to do that. Because I do actually really love these cute little, Bo Kid photo bombs, if you will, like the little poorly drawn Bo Kid photo bombs. It's really cute. Actually, I'm really glad they did that, because Bo Kid does feel a little bit more special, now. Oh, that one was nice. Bo Kid does feel a little bit more special now. I was pretty sure it was just gonna be a normal skin change, and there were gonna be a decent amount of things that wouldn't work with Bo Kid, that would remove a bit of character. But nope, she is doing just fine in her own way. I think there's another picture down here. Yep. I just want to check them all out. There's a lot of them. There's quite a lot of them. So that's pretty cool. I think there's not a whole lot else I can do here right now. I feel like there might be a relic I'm missing somewhere, but I don't particularly know where it is, so I think I might call it a day on that whole shenanigan fest, and then just move on. Yeah, that's good. I'm not, I think I'm fine. Not a whole lot going on here. Let's just pick this up and go do something before I forget. There's one relic I missed in Mafia Town, and I forget exactly where it is, but I do know I missed a relic in Mafia Town, so I need to go grab it. Oh wait, no, I know where it is. And I know the reason I missed it is because I never end up going down to this one place, because as long as you are a decent platformer, you should never have to go down to that place, so. I don't know. I was watching a friend play the game today, and they made a little oopsie. And then, I was like, oh, well, you found a relic by doing that oopsie that I completely forgot about. So, thank you, I guess. Thank you. Let's hop back in there. Any mission will do, but I'm probably going to go with the Golden Vault. So, there's a waterway that you can go on, and I believe it's right underneath that waterway. So, we are going to go get that, because I really do need that. That will help me get to Time Rift in the third area, methinks, if I remember correctly. I can actually go get that now with my new ice hat. There's quite a lot you can do now with the ice hat, so it's actually not a bad thing that I'm coming back here. Not a bad thing at all. There's another one pretty close, I think. Let me go over here. I think there might be a chest around here somewhere. Okay, no, this is not the right way. So this entire main tower has these ice things on them, and the thing is, I can never tell where they're gonna take me. As you can see, this one takes me down here, but some of the other ones take me upwards, and it's just confusing, man. It's confusing. So, you know. Who really knows? Who really knows? The waterway should be around here. I'm just going to go grab that first, since I actually do know where it is. And I think there's a piece of yarn up on a blimp. And I know where it is. I think, methinks. I'm going to have to go look for it. But yeah, here it is. It's this treasure chest right here, and it's a crayon. So that's that. Not one specific chest has a specific relic. Each relic will have, or each chest will have a relic dependent upon which relics you already have. So you're gonna have to get all of those chests eventually. It's not like, oh, I'm missing this specific relic. Where is this specific relic located? Unless you're actually playing Yakuza Metro, which I'm pretty sure has specific set points for relics. But these treasure chests don't. Okay, you can get out of here. Thought I could run on top of that, like, you know, what I just did right there, but I guess not. So, let's see. Let me get up here. Pretty sure I can double jump this and make it up? No, definitely not. Because I feel like the... Yeah, it's right up there. Okay. Very cool. I think you can kind of see it in the distance over there, on top of that purple blimp. that I'm facing. Mustache was here. The one that says mustache was here. I wonder who that could be. So, I believe I need to get up there by using this one. And then after that, I think I can call it a wrap on this area for now. There's a bit more we can do here later, but that's, well, later. Ice yarn. Very cool. And with that, I'm getting out of here. Back to hub. And I think there's 2 more. Time. Oh, 2 more. Is it 2 more? I think maybe 3 more timepieces I can get in the second area before having to move on to the next one. Before that, right here, let's use the ice hat again because I always forget to do this. And this guy exists. He allows you to do modding stuff. So if there's a specific level you want to play, you can go play that. A modded level that you wanted, here you are. And something about this game is that it actually does promote modding quite a lot, because the people who developed this game were, I believe, again, Half-Life developers. So because of that, look at all this. They really, really support modding. So there's Challenge Road. I might do this. I'm gonna try to finish up that second area, and if I've wasted enough time, or if I haven't wasted enough time in there, and I can still go for a little bit longer, and I'm not feeling absolutely destroyed, I'll go for it. But we'll see. We shall see. Oh yeah, cute touch. The pictures that you took from Picture Perfect will now be plastered on here. Sadly, alas, no BoKid pictures. Also, if you check the scrolling text on the bottom of the screen, I fixed that. I was planning to do a Persona 5 hard mode max confidant run, and then that just kind of fell through. Wasn't really feeling it. Royal's coming out in a few months anyway, so not even a few, maybe like around 2-ish, a little over 2 months. So you know, no, that's cool. It's cool and all. Probably shouldn't play Persona 5 or at least start another Persona 5 playthrough until that point, you know? Just saying. I don't make the smartest choices sometimes, and that would not have been my brightest. But anyway, it's always a good time to start a Hat in Time playthrough. Always a good time. So the entire purpose of this mission, since I'm going to be skipping through this text quite a bit, I think, just to keep the pace going, is that we are trying to... Do I not have that hat? Man, I really think they just don't give you that hat when you're BoKid. That sucks. Okay. Usually you're supposed to equip that. But the entire point of this is to act as if it's like a Shadow Mario-esque mission, where you're being consistently followed by these enemies that will hurt you, except in this case scenario, it's not enemies, it's a group of people playing instruments. But the only thing is, they hurt you, even though I don't see why they would. This seems like a very much a, I don't know, like a weird thing. There's a lot of those in this game though, where it's like, should that really happen? Because it doesn't seem like it. It doesn't really seem like they should be out to hurt me, but I guess they are. So there's this little bar in the bottom right, which actually wasn't here the first time I played the game, that I guess will show you how long each phase is going to last. Because this does have multiple phases. You can see that right now I'm kind of going through this pretty easily. But trust me, no honey. It's not going to be like that for long. So yeah, just run around. That's pretty much the entirety of this mission, and then it gets a little bit crazier later. Now he wants us to go to all of these places and switch them, I guess. Stand in place for a little bit, which can be dangerous, and just hit it with our umbrella. And that's really about it. Again, this level's not too bad. It can get a little bit hectic, especially for first-time players, but it's not awful. It starts getting a little bit worse when the ground is a little bit more dangerous, but you know. It's pretty easy. Oh, I was not trying to hurt you. I guess you can only hit it, or you only have to hit it once. Because I totally only hit that once, and it just continued to spin. I thought you had to hit it multiple times. There we go. Okay. So this is why this mission can get a little bit tricky. It's because this will cause the ground to spark, and in case you were wondering, that does do damage. I also thought that was going to go away. I guess it just didn't. Didn't feel like it. Thought this is what the timer meant, but I don't know. Guess I'm wrong. So now you actually do have to kind of stay on your toes, and you kind of do actually have to keep moving, because the ground will eventually spark and cause damage to you, so you can't just run around the whole time, or you can't just stay in one spot the whole time and run in circles. You know? That was a really bad spot to put that, man. Not cool, not cool. That was also not great either. The crowd on the bottom will act like lava, as you just saw. Not great. Not great at all. I really need that heart, so I'm gonna try and get it. But this phase is almost done, I think. Okay, that is lovely. I really, really need that heart now. Okay, that's great. Lovely. Just barely missed it. Not gonna get that one, so I might as well go for this one. Hey, sweet thing, thank you. Appreciate it. I think that's the only way you can get health in this mission. It's weird. I could have sworn there was at least like 1 or 2 heart ponds just chilling out in the wild. There we go. Oh yeah, you have to step on these buttons now. Neat. It's really not all that difficult. Though there is a lot of crazy stuff happening right now. These missiles are also shooting at you now. Cool stuff. I actually do really enjoy the little phase button thing that's in the corner, because again, that was not there at all first time I played this game, so you just kind of had to guess when it was going to end, and that was quite frustrating. But there we go. I'm pretty much done. Now I just have to wait this part out, and that'll be it. Cool mission. Very, very cool. Lots of character. I like it. Ouch. Okay, that's really not good. I didn't expect that to me even there. This might be one of the few times you actually get to interact with TJ Grooves. I'm not doing great tonight, though I guess that's what I get for streaming late, you know? Happens. Definitely happens. How did I miss that? Okay, now I kind of have to bait this out. There we go. Yeah, I was really not looking forward to losing that mission at the very end of it. So I'm glad that didn't fail. I didn't mess that up. I had blue light glasses on, and while they're beneficial, especially for playing games for longer periods of time like I'm doing right now, God, they were hurting my eyes to wear with headphones, so I'm gonna not deal with that right now. I think that's actually, other than that new time rift, that's really all we can do. Give me a second, I'm going to check something out. Last stream I was having an issue with the visuals of this. Looks like I'm fine right now. Hopefully the audio's good. We'll see. That was another reason I really wanted to do this stream tonight. I wanted to make sure that the audio was at least semi-decent. And seems fine right now. Seems like it's doing good. Probably raise it a tiny bit, maybe. Teeny tiny bit. How's that? Nah, I don't know. That's good. Alright. Sorry. Back to the main thing. This is Blue Time Rift. Okay, so it's Murder on the Owl Express. I know exactly where this one is. And after that, I should get one more. And I think that'll be all that I can do for now. Because again, we have a mission locked off from us. So we can't really do much in the way of completing everything right now.
Did you pitch on but if you had a pet? What do you think the name of your pet's child?
Because yes, you do have to go through all of this all over again when you want to play this mission, which isn't a bad thing necessarily, but it is a little bit annoying when there's a specific place you want to go to. Though in this case scenario, you only have to deal with one, and then here you are. As long as you're fast, you don't have to talk to any of the other ones, and you can get to this blue time rift really easily. I still really love this song. So there are these little platforms that you can tell where they are based upon these red lines that are jetting out to them, and that really sucks. It's really not. This section's not too bad, but I'm probably gonna mess it up knowing me. Stepping on these, it's the same as like the blue switches in Mario. This game takes a lot from Mario, and I've heard this said about it, and I actually do really agree with this statement. This game isn't very original at all, and that's very true. But at the same time, it takes a lot of things that worked and just rolled with them. So while it's not very original, it's still a fun experience overall. And, you know, I agree with that. I think it's a really great experience. I think it's fun, worth your time. So, I don't know. If you want something overly original, you're probably not going to get it here. But if you want something fun that worked. How did I not? Okay. Being a little bit of a doofus tonight, I guess. I thought that I would be able to climb up on that. Not the case, not the case. But yeah, this is feeling like a very solid 40-minute stream. Get what I want to get done, maybe do the challenge run, and then I'll be done. Because, you know, it's late, nobody's here, and also I'm tired myself. I just wanted to kind of get a little bit more of a dent in this game and be able to check the audio levels tonight. And I thought, you know, instead of just doing a little tiny baby stream, why don't I do a full one? You know, full as 40 minutes can get, I guess. There we go.
What hat flare am I going to get this time?
I'll take that. I actually kind of want to see what that looks like. It might be a little ugly, frankly speaking. But who knows? We'll see. It's not great, but I don't despise it or anything. It's alright. That it, you wouldn't be able to tune it. All your favorite radio broadcasts, like Acquaintances at the Table, Goodbye from the Sunshine Town, or Two Brothers, and then also a third additional brother, myself. Cute. I feel like I can make a podcast name out of that. Or a light novel name, more specifically. I guess that is the only time rift that we can do. Alright. Thought there would be more. Well, in that case, it is only 28 minutes into the stream, and we've gotten everything that I was planning to do done, so I don't see why I shouldn't do the little challenge thing and maybe do a bit more in a little bit, because I think there's stuff we can do here, kind of maybe. I'll have to download it. It's a lot of work. Okay, never mind. We're just gonna move on in that case. Because it's a lot of work to download all that. I have some other levels here I could do, though, that I've already downloaded. Iron Sky Factory and Express Owl and Golden Leaf. It's kind of neat. Though I think Iron Sky Factory is a little bit more platforming heavy, and you know, I'm kind of down for that right now. And if anything, I can just, you know, call it a night really early, I guess. Wasn't really expecting to do that, but we'll see, we'll see. And I'm pretty sure that this is... I'm really sure that this is Chrono Trigger music. Like, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty dang sure that this is Chrono Trigger music. Anyway, I don't know. We'll see. Might look it up later, try to figure it out on my own time. Yeah, I've played this level before. It's pretty platforming heavy. It's fun. I enjoy it a lot. And I think after I'm done streaming A Hat in Time, like, really, I might just go back to the game as more of a modding experience rather than just a full-on, I can't do this just yet. I completely forgot. That requires you having a specific ability. and I don't have that specific ability. And when I say requires it, I mean it's used all the time. So I guess we're cutting that in half. That plan is kind of a bust. In that case, we can explore, see what else is in here. This has some stuff to do. Can't do anything in this area. We don't have the proper hat for that just yet. This is a spoiler for Seal the Deal. We need 35 of the 40 main game time rifts for that. Or did I say time rifts? I meant hourglasses for that. So we're gonna eventually get to that. And up here, oh, you can make this very easily. I'm just being dumb. There we go. Over here, there's an entire level we can go do. There's a button here that does nothing. It's just there for when you need to press a button, and you couldn't do so otherwise. So that's kind of neat. There's really not a lot to do. I started this stream very preemptively, thinking, alright, we're going to get that done, that'll last maybe like 40 minutes. That was a lie. I'm pretty sure that in here now, actually, I can use... Yeah, I have a relic. I already put stuff in there. Oh, and I can actually complete that entirely. Good. Alright. And that'll put it on... the next area... Okay. Okay. That's great. Is there any other thing I can do while I wait? Play a different game, mayhaps, in the meantime. Oh, you know what I can do before cutting off the hat and time section of this? If you go to this specific area that's glowing and use your ice cap, then you can come here and read a diary about every single mission. So day 10. This moon set sure is getting... What am I saying? Moonset sure is getting busy. There's so many penguins showing up, and some are bringing balloons. There are these floats that are super big. Everything is looking so pretty. DJ Guru said they're all here for me too. Can't let everybody down. I don't know what we're going to do next, but I know I have to try my best for all of my fans. So that's some cute little dialogue from Hat Kid, who you would think is a silent protagonist, but no, she's actually not. That's pretty neat. So I really want to start this level tonight. You know, I think I can do maybe 1 or 2 levels in this, or missions in this rather, and then I'll call it a night. Time rift detected. Because I already did that, and that's where again? It's that one, okay. So this area is a lot of fun, and that is a really cute little button for Bo Kid. Yeah, this area is very unique, and it's very large, and I think that's kind of a detriment to it actually, but we'll get to that when we get to that. For now, we should at least experience it. Do you have anything I can buy? You have another one of these, and it's only 200, and by only 200 I mean that's a majority of the amount of pawns I have right now, so let's go for it. So I can get that badge, and then I don't think he has anything else super beneficial for me at the moment. Upgrade your running cap to a scooter, which is actually really great. And I lied. That is actually very good too. I'd rather have another clip-on rather than that, but that is going to be very beneficial. I think I'm going to get that one next, actually. So first things first, you actually do want to climb up here, because there is this big platforming section that you might miss otherwise. It's just climbing up this tree, and it's cool. It's fun. I enjoy it. Pretty neato, gonna be honest. It's not too bad, but this is kind of one of the perfect examples of, last stream I said that a Hat in Time can get a little bit, like, it can get a little bit iffy within the platforming department simply because there's sometimes some sections where you're doing very tight platforming, and I don't necessarily think that the movement system in this game is very well built for that. But, you know, it's not awful. This is a very, very important portion of the game where you're gonna have to get used to that. There's no hourglass lock behind this, so if you're very bad at this, you don't have to worry too much. But I believe it is, in fact, a relic. So if you want to 100% it, I guess technically there is an hourglass lock behind it. Let's see, I do have that equipped, so I can just jump off here and be fine. Because this negates all fall damage, which is nice. And now, I can run around here to make sure that I'm not missing anything, even though I don't think I really am. I'm not. Good. Cool. And now we can move on. Now we can keep a move on. Follow this creepy guy. What's this? Oh, I know what that's going to be used for. Okay, never mind. For a second, I was like, I don't know what that's about. But anyway. We're stuck, and no matter how much you spam the attack button, or no matter how much you sit in here and wait, move your analog stick, you cannot get out.
That's right. The old one got himself killed, his head popped off, and now I need a new tower boy.
So you can kind of see why this game is not, you know, rated E for everybody. People dying left, right, and center. And we are going to get a bunch of acts to do in exchange for, well, our soul. So, you know, let's go for it. Bo-Kid has her own signature? Okay, that's pretty cool. So this is Snatcher. Snatcher is voiced by some YouTube singer, I think. He does a pretty good job. So, good on him. Actually, I think a lot of people think he's the best voice actor in this game, so good on him. Anyway, I do agree that he is probably one of the best voice actors out there. Perfect example of over-the-top voice acting, but in the best way humanly possible. So, some people don't like that, and you know what? I don't like them. How does that make you feel? Anyway, this is a new type of yarn we haven't seen before. Getting rid of all those apples by letting souls inhabit them, I guess, makes them go away. That's a little weird, and I understand not, like, really understanding that first time through. But, you know, after you know, it's pretty easy. So this is a dweller mask. There's some pieces of land you've seen that might have been a little bit transparent, and, you know, well, what are you supposed to do with that? Well, this is actually the hat that lets us deal with those issues. This is just showing me what I have to do next. I know what I have to do. Leave me alone, leave me alone. I actually do want to grab this first. I think that I need to get... Okay, I see what I have to do. Grab this. Throw it out, if I can. Let's hop on here, and... There we go. Pick this up, and these cherries exploding, or whatever they are, apples maybe, that can break ice, that can break a bunch of different things, so that's going to be very important, especially if you want 100%. That is the last relic I needed for that, methinks, so I can actually, if I can find another place to put that relic, which I actually think I can, so not if I can, when I get to the place where I can use that relic, we're going to use it. This is a very awkward position for you to... Look at that painting. That's not meant to happen, in case you were wondering. Definitely not meant to happen. So anyway, there are these little fire spirits, and Snatcher wants us to get rid of them. And they actually want to die. So, you know, joke's on Snatcher. Yeah, this is, again, another reason why it's rated E. Throw the... Okay. Okay, I don't know why that painting just disappeared, but throw the paintings with souls in them in the fire, and there you go. Just that easy. Once you've thrown all the paintings in there, gotten rid of all of the souls, you will actually get rid of these little fire demons, and they'll do something pretty beneficial for us, because while this area is very large, starting off it's pretty small. Before I actually get the last one, I do want to explore the rest of this area. I'm going to grab this grape type thing and do some pro platforming. There we go. I don't think there's all that much for us to do in this little town-like area. I've done a lot of it. There's one more thing I can grab here. It's another piece of yarn in this ice block. Pretty sure. Oh, no, it's a relic. Okay. Very cool. That is a relic for DLC. So, again, finding the relics is done in no particular order, because obviously they wouldn't put a DLC relic in a pre-DLC area. So, that's really weird. I always thought they were tied to specific locations, but I guess that's just because I've always collected them in specific ways. I don't know. Maybe that's the case. Let's see. Chest. Ball of yarn. Neat. I feel like I miss that sometimes. Like I miss that ball of yarn. I don't know. This area has a whole lot of platforming in the trees in it, and it can get a little frustrating, frankly speaking, because, it's just a lot of it, and sometimes you forget, like, there's some areas where you can't do really much. Like, right here, I need a specific thing to continue doing anything in this area. A specific badge, and I just don't have it. But how am I gonna remember, you know, which area that's in specifically if we're outside of this very iconic area? This is one of the few noticeable, memorable areas in this entire level. Like, it's very much a uniform area visually, and because it's so big, that does tend to be an issue. Where, you know, you think, okay, I need to go to this place. I remember this area that I couldn't access before, but now I can access it. The only issue is, where the heck was it? And now you have to walk around the entire area, and without the mini-map, it's a massive pain. So if you're coming into this area and looking for yarn or something, I would genuinely recommend getting the map from Mr. I Need a Body. So, you know. Or the Mafia Leader, whatever he wants to be called. You can drop in there, thank you. And yes, Bo-Kid just said burn as they died and disappeared. So that's great. Clean up stuff common. Well, I'm pretty sure that's going to be next mission. But we do actually have the chance to choose contracts here. This one is Queen Vanessa's Manor. And this one is Deliver a Subcon Mail. Queen Vanessa's Manor sounds a lot more interesting. Do not worry, we will get to doing both of them. It's not like pick and choose. You can only do one of them during your entire playthrough. No, you'll get to do both. But for now, you're going to have to pick. And I'll give you a timepiece. And that's really it for the level. Not a whole lot going on here just yet. They're just trying to ease you into this area itself. So, you know. That's cool and all. And I think with that, I'm going to call it a stream. Because it's getting late. It's 12 o'clock now. And I need to hit the hay. But at least I'll have been able to check to make sure that everything was working accordingly. And, you know, I might, in my free time, download some DLC levels. And maybe I can do that next stream. Just in case, you know, I'm not having a whole lot going on. But we'll see. I got some of the stuff done on this level, just mainly clean up. Barely starting on a new area. Not a whole lot great was done in this 40 minutes. But, I don't know. I had fun, and I guess that's really all that matters, you know? So, cool beans. See you next time.